goes down. Snap back to Unitas. Hand off to Amici, the fullback, and he's in for the touchdown. Unitas takes to Amici, throws down in the end zone, and it's a touchdown. Mayberry takes the pass in the end zone, and the Baltimore Colts convert for the second time, and they lead the New York Giants 13-3. Flanker to the right, the ends are tight. Unitas takes, he gives to Amici, and the ball game is over. Alan Amici has scored the touchdown, and the Baltimore Colts are the professional football champions of the world. That's the end of the game, the final score. Baltimore 23, the New York Giants 17. We'll be back in a moment with the final wrap-up of today's game.
Barry going out. It's very apparent that Dick Lynch is covering him man for man. How long he can do that remains to be seen. Unitas is back. Unitas throws, completing to Moore. He's at the 40, the 35. Moore goes for a touchdown. A magnificent pass pattern with Johnny Unitas faking to Barry, shooting down the middle on a diagonal pass. Lenny Moore caught the ball around the 35-yard line and got by everybody. 6-0, the Colts lead.
On the next play, Unitas fools the Giants completely. He rolls out and dodges into the end zone, standing up to get the lead back for Baltimore. Let's watch those two plays again from our sideline vantage point. But Johnny Unitas has the key that unlocks the touchdown door. As Barry draws two defenders into the end zone with him, Jerry Richardson trails. Unitas hits him, and Richardson scampers across for another Colt tally. It's 3rd and 12, and Connolly has to go for the big play again. It turns out to be a big play for the Colts, as Johnny Sample intercepts and sprints down the sideline to make his way across for a Baltimore touchdown. It's Colts 28, Giants 9, and Big Daddy Lipscomb congratulates Sample as they leave the field.
1st and 10 at the Green Bay 15. Starr fakes to Taylor, rolls back to throw, and hits big number 88 Anderson, who is jolted by the tackle of Lenny Lyles, and the football is loose. It's recovered by Baltimore's linebacker Don Shinnick. He gets fine blocking down the near sideline, and the Baltimore Colts have stunned the Green Bay Packers in the first minute of play with a touchdown. The Colts take a surprising 7-0 lead, and we'll show you the play once more. The fake to Taylor, the pass by Starr, the catch by Anderson, the tackle by Leonard Lyles, the fumble recovery by Don Shinnick, and watch number 46, Jimmy Welsh. This block on Starr put him out of the game. For the rest of the afternoon, all Starr could do for Green Bay was to come in and hold the ball on points after and placement efforts. Baltimore takes a surprising 7-0 lead, and the injured Bart Starr is helped to the sidelines.
2 plays later, using 2 tight ends, Morrill hit one of them, Tom Mitchell, an AFL cast-off, for the first score of the game. Late in the half, it was the Colts 7, the Vikings nothing. So Morrill called the same play again on the next series, and this time Mackey went all the way on a thundering 50-yard catch and run, which made it 14-0 midway through the quarter. Mackey had rarely been used in the first half, and it was this adjustment by Coach Don Shula at halftime that played one of the key roles in the game. Coming hard from the blind side, Bubba Smith and Ordell Bracey jarred the ball from Cap's arm. A blitzing Mike Curtis caught it on the fly, and the former fullback rumbled 60 yards for the Colts' second touchdown in less than 2 minutes. Of course, this was the big play. The play which completely shocked and demoralized the toughened Vikings.
About the half-yard line, it's 2nd down, slanting in from touchdown for Tom Matty. He took the handoff and slanted in from the left side, and he just did get over in front of the goalpost. It was a 60-yard drive in 10 plays, first half of play. Matty's going to make the try, sweeping to the left, inside the 10 to the 5. He's going to go, and touchdown for Tom Matty. He swept to the left side, he used his blockers perfectly, and he got the score.
Which sets up Baltimore's field position right now.
Matty scores for the 3rd time today. Tom Matty, following Glenn Ressler and others.
Watch Matty as he follows Jerry Hill and the rest of his offensive line. Ressler pulled behind Hill with the key block up front. And Matty in good shape.
4.5 minutes remaining in the game. Timmy Brown into the end zone. Timmy Brown, who knows how to find pay dirt even though he hasn't played much this year, danced in from 4 yards out.
Curry is the center, number 50. Here comes Wrestler, 62, with a block on Walter Johnson. And Timmy Brown into the end zone.
He's very proud of this defensive line for the way they have had these goal line stands throughout the season. Unitas to the fullback, Jerry Hill, and Baltimore scores.
With 3:19 to play. Jerry Hill going over from a half-yard out. Baltimore may try an onside kick. They'll try anything to get the ball back. Baltimore was shut out until 3 minutes and 19 seconds left in this game.
On the left side, United going to Jefferson, has it, and he scores. Touchdown Baltimore. 45-yard touchdown pass. United to Roy Jefferson.
Perfect pass. You just don't throw them any better than that.
Is that an outstanding effort? United with 4 men on the pattern. Throwing, hit, pulls it in. Great swing. He scores 53 yards on the play.
And there, Charlie, is just a touch of class. John Unitas, 2 bad passes. You think he's made a mistake, and suddenly he gets hit man-to-man against Ken Riley. A super route, a perfect pass, and 6 points.
First and goal for the Colts on the Oakland 2. Goulash is over. Touchdown on the Oakland 11. Here's Goulash. He's rolling for that end zone, and he's in for a touchdown. 11-yard run by the rookie. He's been gathering momentum with the season. Norm Goulash of TCU goes over.
And the man that grabbed him, Tom Nowatzki, threw a great block.
Here's Unitas. Throwing out here to Perkins. He's on the way unless he's caught by Wilson. And it's a touchdown for Perkins.
Well, that's it. That's what Unitas likes, that one-on-one coverage. It's a predictable type of defense if you can get a man open. And there it is. Perkins beating Nehemiah Wilson.
And Johnny U back to throw. Good protection this time. The pass is caught by Mackey. John Mackey takes a tip pass, and it will go all the way for the touchdown. The Cowboys are claiming it was tipped first by a Colts, but I don't believe it will hold up. And the touchdown will stand.
I think Charlie Waters thought he had the interception and went for it, and zipped right down the field, and that was all she wrote. Mackey was right behind him, and there was nobody close.
75 yards on the touchdown from Unitas to Mackey on the deflected pass. Boy, there was no doubt the Cowboys had the Colts well covered, and it was a freak thing with that ball.
Morrow calls the signal. It is Nowatzki to the goal line. He's over. Nowatzki scores for the Colts to make it 13-12.
Nottingham, who was filling in for the injured Norm Goulash, rushed for 92 yards in the game and finished the drive from the 1. This time from 7 yards out, and a 14-0 first half lead.
Down plays with wide receivers to either side. Moving left to right. Here's the snap. Short drop. Looking to throw. He's got to hurry. Triggers it. He's got the ball in the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. Glenn Dowdy bobbled the ball but caught it before it went down, and the Colts are on the board.
And Jones to throw, looking for Carr all the way. He is there. Touchdown! I'm telling you, Bert Jones flat on his back gets up to see what happens. Once you get it inside that 25-yard line, you can pretty much be assured they're going to play some sort of a man defense. They didn't double cover Carr that time. As you mentioned, he's usually on the left side. They have a pattern set up they would like to run on J.T. Thomas. Bert Jones lets the ball go at just the right time. Carr makes a perfect break, gives himself enough room to the outside, 6 points. Roosevelt leaks, touchdown. And for the second time in the game, Baltimore gets in the end zone.
Wide to the left side, Branch. Wide to the right side, Paletnikov. Split of the backfield. No man directly behind. The quarterback safe. Charlie, but back to throw goes the Snake. The left-hander set has time fired. Intercepted by Bruce Laird to the bushes. To the Oakland 30. To the Oakland 20. To the 10. 5. Touchdown Laird. Well, Memorial Stadium is going crazy. Bruce Laird stepped in front of the intended receiver. Picked it off. Picked up some blocking. And went all the way for the touchdown for Laird. It would be his 4th interception. Kickoff of the Oakland Raiders, who now lead 14-10. Up too deep. Coming out of the ball is Marshall Johnson. Has it the Baltimore 15, now 20. 25, 30 in the open momentarily. 40, midfield. The race is on. Marshall Johnson to the Raider 20. To the 10, to the 5. Score! Woo! Well, this stadium is going crazy again. Marshall Johnson has just returned all the way to put the Colts back in front. Right in front of the uprights, 21-17 Oakland. Here we go. Jones has them down and set. Waiting for the snap. And Jones gets the lead. He hurls straight ahead. Touchdown Baltimore. Ron Lee has scored. Drive to the right side. To the gift of Ron Lee off the left side. Down the middle of the 5. Touchdown Lee. Unbelievable. And Lidhard will try the point after. Snap kick. It's in the air, and the kick is good. So with timeout now, it is